This is Duke University.
No, my name is Miguel Rojas. I just wanted to, just thinking about the losers, right? And you were showing these fantastic maps, and of course, Hungary and Austria are in the middle of it. But could you just give us a little bit of sense of those, other margins that we will say? I mean, they gained independence after World War One, and they tried to consolidate as nation states. But then we have Czechoslovakia became Czech Republic and Slovakia, Yugoslavia still. It's all the bordering lines of. I mean, the empires is still fracturing in a sense, in many ways, right? And then under the light of the European Union, you will say, okay, no, here we have like a new mapping and a bounding way to bring all these people together. I mean, just the fact that for me as a Latin American, Central Europe didn't exist. I mean, that was Eastern Europe, right? Central Europe is also a new configuration, right, in this new mapping. Then just a little bit of your thoughts on that.
I've written two articles in a book series called Globalgeschichte, Global History, and I was dealing with the Zwischeneuropa. I said I did the chapter from 1914 to 45, and then up to the year 2000. Of course, you can see that this region is not a fixed region. It exists, and then it doesn't exist, and then it comes back. The Balticum, Estonia, Latvia, the Polish state exists, shifted to the west, shifted to the east. The Ukraine question up till today. The Balkans, the new dividing lines there, the new languages. Yeah, we were when I was rector, the language that was told in our language department was called Serbo-Croatian. In the meantime, it's Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, and Montenegrin. We call it BKS. This means Bosnian, Serbs, and Croats, but now we have to add an M because there are 4 different languages. There are 4 different translators around. Yeah, so this is shifting. Everything is shifting there. And if you say, "Oh, don't touch borders," yeah, I say, "Oh, this American could say, don't touch borders, don't touch the borderline to Canada." Okay, this is given borderlines. We don't touch the border between France and Germany anymore, hopefully. Yes, but in this region, yeah, everything is on the way, shifting around in the whole 20th century. And to get an impression, you can see that just this overlapping, these layers. Yeah, this was Central Europe is. Yeah. What also the chance is, what the culture is. So Vienna at 1900 could never have been that brilliant if there was not the Czech, the Hungarians, the Polish, the Galician, the Bukovinan influence. The best, right? Of course, there's the huge Jewish impact coming in from all these parts to Vienna. So we have what you could learn out of the Central Europe is don't think in that if you look on a map. Road map, and so here's the borderline, I have to show my passport, that this is a given situation for your kids. Yeah, this could be absolutely different in a couple of years. Partly with war, partly friendly. The division between Czech Republic and Slovakia. Yeah, nobody expected that they could just go apart without any larger conflicts. Yeah, and then you have the conflicts on the Balkans. You see, they can go apart, but with killing each other. We had Mostar, a city where I tried to build up the university again, where 2/3 of the marriages before the war in the 90s were intercultural marriages. And from one day to the other, they shoot each other. Yeah? So you have no idea what happens next day in there. You have just, what historians never can predict what's coming up. What we can see is that we are on unstable ground there. The European Union could be an answer. And for me, the European Union is not only the peace project between France and Germany. The European Union, in its widening to Eastern Europe, could also be, or should also be, the peace project for this part. Because if you belong to a larger identity, yeah, there is no need to fight about borderlines. Yeah? And this is a hope. So, but nobody knows what the future will be.